Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at this time, what you need to know for your highest good. Keep in mind, take what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Trust your own guidance on that. Don't force anything to fit. And always feel free to check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to, because it may also hold messages for you. Thank you all for liking, for sharing, for your beautiful comments and sharing your stories and your feedback with me. I really appreciate all your comments. And thank you for subscribing as well. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. We're going to jump right in. Okay. So this is going to be the situation that's being highlighted for us at this time. And these are developments we can expect to see happen when it comes to this situation. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Something very attractive, or someone very attractive. It's like magnet energy, master manifestor. Okay, coffee. Right, current situation, the Queen of Pentacles. So we start off with two very different queens. The challenge position, we have the Nine of Wands. So far, it looks like you or someone else is trying to hold on to something that has been potentially in your life for quite some time, long established. You've got plans here. Okay, but there seems to be some sort of a challenge in hanging on to this or keeping something going, because something else, something external to this, looks very promising and it really caught your eye. In the foundation, we have the Four of Cups. Well, it caught your eye because you're not exactly thrilled in the current situation that you're in, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. So that could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn person in your life. This could have been a on again, off again type of relationship. This could have been where it's like a roller coaster type of dynamic, okay, whoever this person is in your life. And I feel like you keep hanging on and you keep waiting for them to do better, and it's not really happening. And at the same time, there's something external to this that just looks like perfect. In the recent past, we have the Ten of Cups. Family energy, completion energy, some sort of family celebration. Could have been an announcement of wedding, pregnancy. I feel like something happened in the recent past that it's almost like something happened and you thought, oh, that makes me really happy, and then you realize, well, I want that too, and then you looked at your situation and it's like, I'm not sure I'm going to get it from this situation. That's the feeling that I'm getting here, okay? Because whatever you're wanting from the situation you're in, you're not seeing. But when you look around, you see other people experience it. And while you're happy for them, it's a case of, it's really making you think, like, why am I hanging on to this? And even if this is like a job, you know, this is where you keep waiting for them to treat you better. You keep waiting for them to keep their promises. And it's very taxing. It's very demanding, okay? And I feel like there's a development plan, there's a something planned, right? A progression for you and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, we've been talking about these things for forever. I'm doing my part, and then I'm just left waiting. And meanwhile, I look around and this friend in my life, or this family member in my life, has just announced that they got the job of their dreams. And I see how happy they are, and I realize how miserable I am, you know? Because when we're in something and we just keep going and we power through and we push through, sometimes we don't really realize that it's making us miserable. We don't stop to question ourselves, right? We just push through because that's the plan. And I feel like something happened recently where it made you kind of open your eyes to the fact that this situation that you're pushing through and pushing for is actually making you feel very drained and very exhausted. And you're starting to question its future. If it's a relationship, if it's a job situation, if it's a collaboration of sorts, okay? Yeah, what's on the mind? The Nine of Pentacles. You're starting to think, would I be better off on my own? Or would I be better off away from this? This is where you want to take a step back from something. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles, then the next energy is the Queen of Pentacles, and the next energy is the Empress. So this is your thinking, I want to step back. I want to step back. I don't want to follow through with this plan, okay, that I had made for myself, or we had come up together for our collaboration, for our relationship, for our friendship, for our whatever this is. It's like I want to take a step back. I don't want that anymore. Okay, this is the feeling that I'm getting here. And Pisces, you're fully allowed to change your mind. Because whatever this is, it's leaving you emotionally depleted, mentally, physically, maybe even financially exhausted and drained. And it's something that has a history of letting you down, or a history of not being quite right, or a history of just not fulfilling you somehow. That's the feeling that I'm getting. This is something where you kind of made peace with the fact that it is what it is. You know, I made this promise, I made this commitment, we have this plan, we're working towards it, we're investing. This is what it is, right? And this is like emotionally being a little bit numb, okay? And we just power through. Nine of Wands, we just power through because that's what we do. And then something happened recently where it made you realize that, you know what, I'm not happy. I haven't been happy in a long time. And actually, I want to be happy. I'm not okay with this anymore. I'm not okay with just feeling content. I'm not okay with just dealing with it and just letting things be whatever they are. I want to be happy. I want to be fulfilled, you know? So this is the situation that's being highlighted for you today, Pisces. So what are we seeing happening when it comes to this? Well, we have the Eight of Cups, emotional detachment, the Lovers, and the Five of Cups. Today, Pisces, you're making a choice, or whoever this is external to you, they're making a choice, put the shoes where they fit, with the Lovers, to leave a commitment, okay? Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Lovers. There's nothing for you there. And you feel it, like you have nothing left to give. Emotionally, first of all, but then mentally, physically, financially. And you're leaving, that's what this is. You're leaving a commitment. And that could be a relationship, that could be a job situation, that could be a collaboration, could be a project you signed up for. On a very day-to-day level for some of you, Pisces, this could just be where you change your mind and you say, you know what, I know I signed up for that class, but it doesn't make me happy. That's not really what I want to do. This friend of mine told me about this other thing that really got me excited. So I want to pull away, withdraw from this, and I'm just going to go that way. You know, it could be that, but that's the bottom line energy here. Okay. And for others of you, this would involve a long-term relationship or a marriage or a job you've been in for forever, a company you've worked with for forever, a long-standing collaboration of sorts in your life, right? But that's the feeling that I'm getting. Yes, we had a plan, but something external to me happened and it opened my eyes to the fact that I want to be happy. I'm not happy, and actually I want to be happy. You know, because sometimes we're okay with things. Like, we're content. That's what contentment versus fulfillment is. That's the difference, right? We're content. I'm not complaining. There's nothing to complain about. You know, it is what it is. You accept things and you carry on, right? And it's we tell ourselves we're okay. We tell ourselves we're happy, but we're not really. It's contentment, right? We're further higher or lower down that scale, going from settling to feeling like, you know what, it's not perfect, but it's fine, it's good, I'm happy with it. But we're telling ourselves those things, but not really feeling it. Do you know what I mean? And something external to you happened here. Someone had an announcement, okay? And you saw how happy they were. And again, that just made you realize, A, I'm not happy. B, I haven't been happy for a long time. C, I don't think I want this anymore. And D, I know what I want, and it's that thing that would make me happy. You know? And so now, today, you have the King and Queen of Wands here, and the realization card. This is judgment. See? You're making a judgment call to move out of a current commitment because it's no longer fulfilling you. However, whatever degree of no longer fulfilling you that is. And you are realizing what really makes you happy, where you really want to be, who you really want to be with, what you really want to be doing. Because for some of you, you're like, I don't want to be working for someone else. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to start my own business. I want to work for myself. And that's the realization you're having because maybe someone else has announced that, you know what, I've just started my business and look at how excited, they are and everything that they got going on and how happy they are and how free they are and stuff like that, right? But you realized, that's what you realized, you know what I mean? So, Pisces, let's see. There could be some interesting conversations going on today. Unpleasant, painful, sad, but I feel like you realize that this is what you have to do. It's part of the process, right? You can't change the situation you're in. You can't improve it. So if you want something else, or if you want something more, this situation that you're in cannot give it to you. So if you want something more or something different, you're gonna have to move in a different direction. And I feel like you finally realized that, or you finally accepted that, and you're now getting in gear and preparing for that transition, okay? And even if you don't have an idea of where you want to go, you know that you don't want to be here anymore. You know you want to be happy, and this thing is not making you happy, and it hasn't for a long time. So what all you want to do, and everything you need to know, is that you just don't want to be involved here anymore. You don't want to be associated with this anymore. What you're going to be moving towards, you'll figure it out next. Okay? So let's see. Let's clarify for Pisces. Queen of Pentacles in the current situation. Yeah, see, 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I feel like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. You've been in the 9 of Wands position for quite some time when it comes to this situation. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right? Like a good little soldier. And then this announcement, or seeing someone live life to the fullest, seeing someone fully happy with the change they've made in their life, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. It made you realize the burden you were carrying. And it made you question why you were doing that in the first place. It made you stop, pause, and question what you're doing and why you're doing it. And does it still make you happy? Do you still want to be doing that, right? And actually you realize that it's been a burden in your life and nothing else. And it's been quite a burden for quite some time. Okay? The 9 of Wands as the challenge, Temperance. Yeah, you haven't had peace in the situation. You haven't had balance. It's been one-sided, lopsided. It's been unfulfilling. It kept you waiting. You've been in a constant waiting place and position, waiting to see what they're going to do next, waiting to see if they do better, waiting to see what else happens. Because remember, whatever this is has been a roller coaster of emotions for you. You have a conversation, you make a plan, you make a promise, you get excited, and then it falls through, it falls apart, they don't do it, they don't deliver, and it's like you deflate, And then you convince yourself, 9 of Wands, it's okay, pick back up. All right, let's start over, let's try something else, We're not giving up, or, That has been the process. Sagittarius energy could have been a challenge. 4 of Cups in the foundation. 3 of Pentacles. This could be a situation where if it's a group dynamic, you're the only one doing the work, and you're there waiting for everyone else to pick up the slack, for everyone else to do their part, and they've not been doing it, and they're not doing it. If it's a relationship, this is where it's not a group effort, or there's too many people involved. And that doesn't always mean cheating. It just means they pay attention, they make decisions. So if you're with someone and this is your partner, right? Instead of the two of you making plans and decisions for the two of you, this is someone who listens to their friends and their family before they make a decision that only involves the two of you. And that's not fair, right? But that's the type of dynamic you've been in. And so this person always changes their mind depending on what whoever it is that are listening to that day is telling them. And you're just sat there thinking, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Yes, we have a plan. And sometimes things go to plan and sometimes they don't. And I don't have any sort of warning. I don't know. It's that kind of situation. in work, in collaboration with business, anything like that. This is waiting for that promotion, that recognition, that raise, that elevation. And they keep telling you, oh, Pisces, if you only did this one more thing, then yeah, definitely we could give that to you. And you do it, and then they go, well, yeah, but that was like 2 months ago. Now there's different requirements. And you're like, okay, what are the requirements now? Pushing through 9 of Wands. And they go, okay, this is it. And you go, cool. And you go and do it. And then 2-3 months down the line, you go, well, I did it. And they go, well, yeah, Pisces, but that was like 2-3 months ago. And, you know, that's what's been going on. And you kept pushing like a good little soldier, either because you said, I made a promise, I made a commitment, I have a plan, you know, this is what I want to achieve, and this is the way I have to do it, whatever the case may be. 10 of Cups in the recent past. Page of Cups. Someone could have announced a new relationship, a marriage, engagement, a pregnancy, or someone giving birth. Someone had some new love in their life, and that could be actual like romantic love, or a passion project, or a thing they do that they love, okay, type of thing. For others of you, this could also have been someone sending you an invitation, sending you an offer, presenting you with an opportunity. And it got you thinking, you know. Whereas before you would have just rejected it, not even looked at it. Now it got you thinking. And it kind of put everything into a different light, by contrast, you know. So let's see, 9 of Pentacles on the mind, Ace of Swords. Pisces, you've made up your mind. You've made up your mind. There's no turning back. Ace of Swords, 9 of Pentacles tells me you're done with an old commitment, something that has been in your life for a good long while, and for a good long while it's been less than. Okay, it might have started off well, but for a long time now it's just been less than. It's been disappointing, a letdown. It's the type of thing where if nothing's wrong, you think that's okay. You think that's like, okay, there's a, you know, when it's like roller coaster and there are periods where nothing goes wrong. It's not that everything's great, but it's like there's no fights, there's no arguments. For about a week, you're thinking, okay, good. No, this is okay. This is a good relationship. It's good, you know? And that's what keeps you going. And then it goes wrong again. And then you keep looking for that peace and that calm to tell yourself, no, there is potential for this, right? But we're ignoring the fact that that's a week out of 5 months of chaos and drama and instability. You know, and that's why you had the Judgment card there with the realization, is where we see the bigger picture. So now you've made up your mind that you want to be single, you want to be independent, you want to be self-sufficient, you want to work for yourself, you want to be unattached and not associated to this thing, this person, this place anymore, okay? And so today with the 8 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 5 of Cups, we have the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. There's I feel like there's not, you've made up your mind. There's still going to be some chaos. There's still going to be some drama. There's still going to be throwing a fit. There's still going to be like overflowing of emotion. Now, the Ace of Cups with the 5 of Wands is someone who uses emotion as a weapon, if you will. This is someone who first they start arguing with you, and if that doesn't work, they turn on the tears, okay? And they try to overwhelm you, and they try to play victim, and they try to do the woe is me. But with the 2 of Swords, I think you're done with it. I think you don't really want to deal with it. So it's like, what would have worked in the past? And if it's in work, you know, same thing. This isn't someone professing their love or asking for forgiveness or crying in front of you necessarily, but this could be where first they try to argue with you and talk you out of it. And if that doesn't work, then they throw praise at you and promises and telling you everything that they know you want to hear. Is that sort of energy, right? With the 2 swords, this is where you're not looking at it, you're not listening, you're not paying attention. I feel like you just want to be done. They could be offering you something as a last ditch attempt and you're like, no. Two of Swords, no. I don't want to look at it. No, I don't want to entertain it. Where is Pisces headed? Six of Wands, Two of Cups, and Knight of Cups. Can't make this up. You're leaving something behind with your head held high, coming out of chaos, drama, instability, roller coaster energy. Coming out of that, Six of Wands, and headed, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, towards an offer that was made to you. You want to meet it in the middle. You want to accept it and embrace it, or headed to make an offer to whatever this other thing is that you're very drawn to, that you view as a good partnership opportunity for you. Okay? For you to make that offer. And it's something that is healthy, that is balanced, that is mutual. There's a lot of respect and admiration, as well as a lot of feelings there, right? So Pisces, that's what I'm seeing today. That is what I'm seeing today. Big decision here, but you're very clear that this is what you want to do. There's no question in your mind anymore, okay? And I feel like the catalyst is something happening external to you. You witnessed something, you heard something, and it snapped you out of the go mode that you had been in, of constantly overcoming obstacles in the situation to push through, to keep going. It snapped you out of that, and in that pause, you asked yourself, do I have this in my life? No, I don't. Is this what I'm working towards and fighting for? That's what I thought. Is that still the case? You know, does this situation still make me happy? Do I still think, you know, this has the same potential I thought it had a while ago? And for others of you, it will be something that was offered to you with the Page of Cups, or someone praising you, or someone asking you out, or someone telling you something that made you feel very happy and uplifted. And by contrast, it made you see how unhappy and low you have been in this current commitment, okay? Again, whatever type it is. Perseverance, yeah, challenge, endurement, resolution. So this is the Nine of Wands. You're like, whatever's thrown at you, you persevere, you overcame, you kept pushing. And you stopped now and thought, why am I doing that? Strategy, planning, prediction, mind reading. Because there was a plan, because there was an original promise, because there was an original commitment. But that plan was made ages ago, you know, and you never really stopped to question it until now. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? And I also feel like whoever this is was using that plan to their advantage. They knew what to say and when to say it. They knew what to dangle in front of you and when to do it, to keep it going. What else for Pisces? So we have triumph and withdrawal. See? Yeah, Six of Wands, success, victory, and achievement. And quitting. You had this card yesterday as well. This rat race. You've been in a rat race, Pisces. Whether you're aware of it or not, whether it started off that way or not, but you've been in some sort of rat race, chasing your own tail in the rat maze, you know, where people with the strategy card, or this other person, or this company, or whoever this is, just kept like randomly, well, strategically, not randomly, removing blocks in one place, placing blocks in another to keep you going, you know. And you're pulling back from that with the triumph energy. And where are you headed? We have sweetheart, that's like the Two of Cups energy. Unconditional love, pure, beloved. We have good news, encouragement, miracle, surprise, like the Knight of Cups. We have self-love, self-concern, self-healing, independent, Nine of Pentacles, and then collaboration, backup, unity, enhancement. You're headed towards, this is the energy like the Two of Cups, okay, where it's balanced, it's mutual, you have your own identity, but there's also the identity of the partnership, if that makes sense. And then you want to tell this person the good news, Ace of Swords and Six of Wands. You want to tell this person, hey, I accept your offer, or for you to make an offer to them, right? This is where you're making it public, you're making it known. after withdrawing from this other thing. All right? Promise, responsible, confirmation, assurance. Yeah, you're leaving one commitment because it's outlived its usefulness in your life, really, and what it could offer you no longer makes sense. It's no longer what you want or no longer enough. And that's okay. You're fully entitled to change your mind and shift course. You have your own plan now. You have your own goals. You have your own, and it's just to be happy, Pisces, and you deserve that. Everybody does. And if you found something else that could make you as happy as you want to be, you have the right to pursue that, you know? Or if you're recognizing that it's not, this situation is not good enough for you anymore, it's not right for you anymore, you don't align with this company or this situation anymore, and you're not sure what else you want to do, but you just know, I need to be free from this because it's affecting my mind, my health, my finances. So I choose me, self-love, 9 of Pentacles, and you're walking away from it. And don't worry, Pisces, something new and better and exactly what you're looking for is waiting to come in, if that's the case for you, okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. Interesting reading today. Let me know what you think and how you resonate with the reading. If you do, where is this happening in your life? What is going on? And does the reading help you, okay? But yeah, let's have a great day. And yeah, thank you again for all your love and support. I send it right back to you. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.